shorty love it when I hit it, you can dance. That's just how I go, take flight. I'm a thief in the night, heart catcher, got them all saying damn. No, I never miss the Fresh Prince with the drip. She be iron out the kid, Will Smith with the fist. New whip, moonlit, 2 kids, 2 lit, sweaty hands, 1 slip. Eyes live, first kiss, oh man. She should see a fool for me. I be sitting at the mood like a movie scene. We kick back, she cool, ain't no bougie thing. Conversation through the night, that's the mood we bring. I'm on a high, she confess, can't mess with no other guy. Metamorph when I'm there into a social butterfly. She got flutters in the stomach, she be red in the cheeks. Got me ready to confess like I be feeling like the man. Look, baby, no hands, and she got me JoJo posing like a stand. That's just how I go, take flight. I'm a thief in the night, heart catcher, got them all saying damn. No, I never miss the Fresh Prince with the drip. She be eyeing out the kid, Will Smith with the fist. New whip, moonlit, 2 kids, 2 lit, sweaty hands, 1 slip. I slide, first kiss, oh man. Baby, what it do, let's move. You and I, let's find something cool to do. I been peeping all the vibes, you can pull up on the side. I can show you how I'm feeling, cause my mood is you. I been on the grind, been working like all the time. Hustling, get lonely, equality's hard to find. But I ain't really tripping, as long as the vibe's right. We can kick it if you wanna, chillin' all through the night like hey, baby, don't trip, just walk. If you catch a feeling, don't think, just talk, this a prequel. We ain't even on the epilogue, don't worry about the time on the clock. How I'm feeling, I've been chillin' on the same time and it feels so thrilling. Looking like she wifey, so baby, don't try me. I pull up with that look like, girl, you with it? I said I'm the man, look, baby, no hands, and she got me JoJo posing like a stand. That's just how I go, take flight. I'm a thief in the night, heart catcher, got them all saying damn. No, I never miss the Fresh Prince with the drip. She be eyeing on the kid, Will Smith with the fist. New whip, moonlit, 2 kids, 2 lit, with their hands, first trip. Eyes live, first kiss, oh man. Baby, I'm a big stunner, big stunner. They don't know me as the showrunner, showrunner. They ain't ready for the newcomer, newcomer. When I pull up, get the news running. Newsflash, they be caught up by the riz. They don't gotta hide, got it like this. She gon' peel her eyes back when I'm in. She in love with the kid like this, like that, like this, like wait. Always been cocky, now I can prove it. Hey, they call the doodles, I call them blueprints. Wait, stand on my dolly rest and I'm slack though. Had a name go crazy on the map. I'ma go ghost, Danny Phantom. Circle tight, no randoms. You a little fish, get out of the big river. The big boy musket, I call it a wig splitter. I'm a big shot, little boy, kick rocks. Get shot, I'm a Alfred Hitchcock. This drop when they see the big commas, the big problem. They look at me like big boss. Okay, let her know aggravating when she give me top. She ain't not sure she gon' come and drop. In the stew, I be chefing inside the pop. It's a movie, wanna pull a bit stunner. They don't know me as the showrunner. They ain't ready for the newcomer. Wanna pull up, get the news running. News flash, they been caught up by the riz. They don't gotta hide, got it like this. She gon' peel her eyes back when I'm in. She in love with the kid like this, like that, like this, like.
Yeah, I see they loving the kid, they marveling when I send them all in a verbal abyss. You heard what I did, a murder, better bury it and better pack a raincoat for your girl, she sure to get wet. You in the presence of a big stunner. If I'm talking on the line, then it's big numbers. Twist one up, certified with a cook up, you know the flow butter. Heating up the winter on fire for the whole summer. Well, as you know, I'm too cold, igloo on my neck, the ice with 2 froze. One's not enough, so we went and got 2 poles. And now they wanna tap in, but I got a new phone, like who this? I got my stunner shades on, the lights blinded. Backstage is where you might find me. I'll be debated on and waited on. Pull up to the club and tell a DJ to play the song. It's contrast. With Lucchini, it's all bad. I'm all that. And they don't fucking with us, not even a little bit. 5 a.m. we still live. Stung with the ill fits. Whole squad. Yeah, baby, I'm a big stunner. Big stunner. They don't know me as a showrunner. They ain't ready for the newcomer. When I pull up, got the news running. News flash, they been caught up by the riz. They don't got it how I got it like this. She gon' peel her eyes back when I'm in. She in love with a kid like this, like that, like this, like.
Calling your name, I think you're falling in place. When it's always the same, I saw your jolliness way. All the jokes melted your makeup away. Now can you tell me who's the clown at the carnival? Still the same kid you met at day one. You clown me saying I won't change. You grew up faster than anyone. Thought you were too cool, ever show your face. One at a time, I saw your eyes. I saw the shift when you went offline. I saw you dancing right up in the darkest office when you heard them calling. You call me lately, I never picked up the phone and well, stuck in the city, it feel like I'm at war with myself. It's ghost town, I'm so bound on sabbatical. They say I'm reckless, I'm never thinking pragmatical. Look, just admit it, y'all done left me up on my own. Stay condescending, try to tell me I never blow. Say blood's the thickest, yeah, y'all made me feel alone. As soon as I do it, I'm leaving y'all in the dust. I'm gonna fuck up the city soon as I make it out. I gotta bring the fam with me, we gon' run up the sound. I live my life till I die, no, I never look down. And through it all, walk it all till the rain washes out. With all the weight on my...
Welcome back to another stream, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Lalo. Hey, man, thanks for the sub. Welcome back. How you doing, man? Hope you're well. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome chat. Welcome VOD viewers. Welcome people on YouTube. I hope you all are having a great Monday. I am doing a lot better than I was. As you probably could have seen from my last stream, for the people that caught it, I was not doing well. I got hit with the flu pretty freaking bad over the last end of the week. But I've been keeping up on medication, and everything's been doing a lot better. So we're going to be back to our normal schedule this upcoming week. I'm feeling quite a lot better, so I think I'm going to be starting to stream again tomorrow. But tonight we got Pathfinder. The 8th Aiudara. I'm very excited. I've been looking forward to playing like literally since we stopped playing last week. I was so into that session. It was so good, and we're on like a really good, interesting path where like there's not even much going on. We're just trying to go get some books. I mean, there's this dungeon. We got to figure out what's going on with that. But it's like the start of a new campaign, and the RP's really starting to pick up. And we have like this hex crawl to go on. It's just, everything's looking really great for the campaign. I'm real excited. I'm really excited for it. But tonight, we have to clear out the rest of the mine. And, well, we didn't leave off at a great spot. We had 2 back-to-back fights and are quite hurt. Bo is not in a good place. Poor Nobru has had better days, that's for damn sure. But, well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Bo's never been one to back down while people are in danger. So we might just have to push forward. Let me get the music going. A little background music. There we go. That'll be nice. Oh god, I was muted. How long was I muted for? I don't even know how long I was muted for. Son of a bitch. I probably did that on accident when I coughed. Anyways, hi everybody. Ready to get back into Pathfinder. I'm really fucking excited to get back into more Pathfinder. There's not much more to say on that. We heard the intro, but then you muted. Son of a bitch! Well, that explains a lot of it. So, as I was saying, I got hit with the flu pretty hard last week, and I haven't been at 100%. Me muting the mic is part of that. But I'm feeling a lot better. So we're going to be back to a normal streaming schedule this week. We're going to be back on the Zelda grind starting tomorrow. We got more Pathfinder tonight. Very excited to get back in that. I've been looking forward to playing more of that since last weekend. We're on a really good path, and I'm excited to dive deep into more of that. For everybody on the VOD or chat or anything else that doesn't know about it, I finally got my YouTube set up how I like it. You can find the link to that down below in the About section of my stream. If you click on over there and sub to that, I will be trying to put up every VOD that I get over there, put it up in a playlist, and give it episode numbers or whatnot, so that way it's easy to keep track of like keeping up with the content if that's what you're interested in. We put up our Pathfinder games over there, and so far we've only the only other thing I put up is the Zelda streams. But who knows, in the future I'm sure we'll be playing other games. We'll be getting into that on there as well. I just realized that I think the mute should work. Okay, so the recording is just gonna have a like 5 minutes. Goddamn, I really fucked it up. Great. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. So enough with the startups. Let's get into the Discord and start chatting up with the gang. Game starts in about 18-ish minutes. So get your drinks, go to the bathroom, get your food. Let's get back into a dungeon crawl, shall we?
Yeah, pretty much. It's got buy-in on all sides.
Hey, Cody.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
How are you?
Doing all right, you?
All right.
I've had a week, but I'm doing.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better though. So I came down with the flu. About
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, it was really hitting me hard, but I'm definitely on the recovery now. So just gotta let the medication do its work, man. Oh, should probably switch the stream off the starting screen. Bing.
Rebecca's trying to do sneaky things. The only reason she's not in the chat here with us.
We'll see whatever she adds. She can't hide the calendar from us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
You can
damn.
create private notes.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna remember anyone's birthday. Not a one.
All my characters' birthdays are just gonna be my birthday. I'm not finna make up like made up birthdays and we try to keep a track of those. I can barely keep track of normal ones. I got me and my dad's. That's in my mind.
You know how I determined Lily's birthday?
Hmm.
I looked up National Snake Day.
It's pretty funny.
You were gonna say something, Joe?
So the secret to birthdays is to only worry about your own, and then spend a ridiculous amount of money on yourself.
I'll buy a computer next birthday.
What HP am I at? I know that red bar is real low. I'm at 6.
6 hit points. You're fine.
Ugh.
Walk it off.
I got a bow and a little dragon spit. I'll be all right. Yeah, just pepper breath.
Yeah, what am I at? I am at, come on, open up, 14 out of 30.
Rebecca, you're here. Yay.
Yeah, short bow. Hello.
So I'm going to need a minute to check on this, Rebecca. My internet's been slow today.
Wow.
What that's
Hello.
like.
The way, yeah.
He's got to build this dungeon on the fly. He thought he had 2 weeks to work before he needed it.
Nah, this one isn't a full dungeon. It's fine. Oh, actually, I meant to reset my router, but...
You got time if you want to.
Yeah, I just want to test this first.
go.
What's that buff on cards, Steve? Steve?
Oh, what's up?
What's that buff on Kara?
I don't know what to say. I'm not in the thing at the moment.
Guidance immunity, most likely.
Guidance. Makes sense.
'Cause I think guidance is a bit brighter.
It's probably guidance immunity, but let me check. Log in and check. Yeah, it's guidance immunity. So excited to game with my friends, yeah.
I can't wait to see how bad this is gonna get.
Got a lot ahead of us.
There we go. The problem is we are not in a good position.
No. I mean, there's 3 people with full health. They can be the tank.
Ace will go first. Just take the lead.
Yeah, Ace has taken a few hits before.
It'd have probably been okay if we had decided, to try to fight rocks.
The rocks
That was our mistake.
The rocks definitely were a pain in the ass. Yeah,
Yes.
the damn Darkland folk were all right compared to the rocks.
Rocks not having attacks.
Yeah, swarms and not having attacks, that hurts. That really hurt a lot. It would be nice. Ooh. One day I'll have a full dragon breath. I'll have a big old cone of golden fire.
Golden fire.
Here's 36.
Yay, Muddy's here. She's
Hey,
awake
Muddy.
and alive.
Well, we know one of those two things.
Tesla's back.
Welcome back.
Howdy, hi.
Ugh. Go back to push to talk again.
I'm about to kick us all back to setup. Apparently, there's a Pathfinder update.
Oh boy.
Pathfinder update, you don't say.
That's exciting.
God damn. Okay, now I won't sound like I'm coming out of the back of a Humvee or whatever. Maybe? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you sound
Yeah, I
fine.
can hear you.
Okay, good.
How much are potions in this game? Oh shit, a minor healing potion's only 4 GP. The lesser's 12, that's not bad at all.
I am once again inside. Yeah. Oh yeah, I better get my handy dandy notebook.
Pathfinder has magical contracts, like as items.
Yeah.
Yep. There's even a a domain or champion. What's it called? Like focus spell that is basically you cast an oath upon yourself that you have to fulfill.
There is also the witch patron that is packs, bargains.
I was just looking up how much health potions were, and I came across an item called Infertile Health. It's a contract. Mantle of Amazing Health, 40,000 GP. Holy shit.
That's a lot of GP.
What's the item level?
Common, apparently.
No, I meant the item level, as in
Oh,
the recommended level.
19.
Oh, okay.
It's a ragged cloak. Doesn't appear to be anything special at first glance. Seemingly made of mangy black bear fur with various rings of blackened iron piercing the edge of the skin. While somewhat off-putting, the mantle grants a +2 status bonus on all fort saves against disease and poison. when you invest the mantle, you either increase your Constitution score by 2 or increase it to 18, whichever is higher. As an activate as a reaction, frequency 1 per round. The effect is drawing the cloak around you. You reduce damage taken by 10. Oh, you can do that once per turn. That's cool. And then there's another one.
We're back.
If you're currently afflicted by poison or disease, you can hold the cloak tight to your body, immediately attempt a saving throw to end the effect. If that saving throw succeeds, you end the effects of either the poison or disease, no matter the stage of the affliction. Furthermore, you grant immunity to that poison or disease for 24 hours. I mean, it seems good, but doesn't seem like a level 19 item. I guess because you could do it so frequently, that's really why it's strong.
I mean, you're gaining you can use it to gain immunity to a poison disease once per day. And it's good for that. Your immunity is good for that time period. Considering that your average dungeon run concept is if you're going to run into a poison, you're probably running into that same poison multiple times. Probably not even like different kinds, just that one. If you're lucky, a hard dungeon might have 2 or 3, but your average dungeon run's going to have 1.
That's probably true, yeah. So that'd be very helpful in those situations.
Also, plus 2 con probably is incredibly powerful because when you level so I haven't looked into stat boosting items, but I know that when you level, once you hit 18 in a stat, your stat bonuses can only go up by +1 at a time. So I don't know if like traditional magical items follow a similar type of pattern or if they break that mold. We would have to dive into that a little bit to see what other stat boosting items do.
How do staves work? Can you just cast the spells on your staves? Like,
it depends on what type of caster you are personally. So, a wizard, and a spontaneous and a prepared caster are slightly different. Basically, when you wake up, you need to invest into the staff. The staff gets a number of points equal to your highest spell level, and then as a wizard, you would spend a spell slot to effectively invest that many more points. I believe that's how it works. And then you have 6 points to play with, and spending spell levels like points, you can expend those points for spells from the staff. So like you have a 3rd level spells. You expend a spell, and then you have 6 points, and then you could cast 2 level 3s or 3 level 1s and a level 3. That type of scenario.
Okay. Interesting.
A spontaneous caster works differently though. They don't expend that spell. Instead, they only get the points from the start of the day, and then if they want to use a spell from the staff, they have to expend a spell slot to go with the spell from the staff. Where this comes in handy is the fact that you can expend the spell from the staff at any level, because sorcerers can't prepare all their spells at any level. They can only prepare. They can only prep their spells for the levels that they know them for.
Oh wow! So staff would be really powerful for them.
Yeah. So like Burning Hands, the Staff of Fire gives you Burning Hands, I think.
Yeah.
So you could expend it for any level that you know, or any level that the staff can be used for. So like 1 through 9 or whatever. But they personally can't do that because they only know Burning Hands at level 1. So it's really a matter of utility. Wizards get more spell slots. Is effectively what happens. A sorcerer gets the ability to cast those spells at different levels, which, depending on the spell, it can be exceptionally helpful. I had to look into this on Wednesday when I built a sorcerer for my 4th character.
Yeah, I really considered going hardcore into staves for Asa, and then like when I really looked into it, I was like, spell substitution's basically going to give me what I want, and then I can make staves or wands later if that's something that I'm excited about. But it's basically just like Joe was saying, just a lot of malleability and utility in what you do.
I personally think it's stronger for the wizard. Like, just having extra spell slots is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, but it's for lower. It can be, but it just depends.
It also really depends on what spells the staff has available to it.
Yeah.
So, like, the Staff of Healing is absolutely bonkers good. Just because it has the heal spell in it. But I haven't even looked if it knows any other spells. I don't care if it knows any other spells. It knows healing.
I think it has, like, a stabilize on it. It has a cantrip. I'm not sure which one.
Y'all trying to replace me? I see that.
No, because the rest of us can't use it.
Yeah, I can't cast heal spells.
Yeah.
I can make you a staff, but I can't use it.
No.
To use the staff, you have to know the spell that you want to cast from the staff.
I see. More heal.
Do you need to know it to cast it from the staff, or does it just need to be on your known list?
Sorry, you're right.
It
A
needs
known
to be
list.
on your list. Yeah, you
So
have
you
to be
need
able to cast it
create.
to make the staff.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go forward with my internet being shit and hope it's not too big of a problem.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and roll the die. See whose turn it is. First, Cody.
Oh, it's first time it's with me this time. Okay. Last session, we started out after a week skip of getting back to Sovereign Hill, and we went over what we did and what we were going to do. A lot of people had interest in getting some research done with some books, and the best place to do that was at a bigger city. We decided on a city to the south. What was the name again? Irvan? And we went about starting to get prepped for the day, and getting some items together and going through shops. And then as we were going to split up and go our separate ways and try to get a few more things handled before we would leave, we heard some people running away from the mines down the tracks. They said that there was some creatures in there that were attacking people, and that there were still miners left outside. So the party jumped to and ran towards the mine to hopefully help anybody that was still in there. When we got in there, we fought some people. They were creatures from the Darklands. And once we defeated them, there was also some living rocks that were real bastards. And we're kind of at the mouth of the cave still, but we have a little bit left to go to make sure that everybody's safe, and yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. All right, everybody go ahead and get to hero points. Cody, you will get 3.
Bing. Good, I'll need it.
Go ahead and resume
Or would I die?
in the mines.
You gonna move us over to the other map?
I am working on it now. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Corb. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm definitely still sick,
no, we
but
never had Cess have bad
no,
internet. This is
I'm
gonna be something.
I'm doing okay.
Oh, it's happened before.
I must have blocked it out of my mind. I was like, I can never remember.
Apparently the reason
It's
for my
usually
internet...
it's overshadowed by you.
It's
No.
very
Alright, guys, I gotta go.
Apparently the reason for my internet last week being weird was there was a firmware update, and I was like, oh.
Ugh.
So I just had to restart my computer.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
It's definitely still my throat, but I feel a lot better.
All right, Noboru, you and Maddie are pretty fucked up. You should probably let Core heal you up before we move on.
They didn't want me to heal.
We don't really have time for that. Is the problem?
We kind of do. These Zolgas don't really take prisoners. If they found anyone, they're probably already dead.
Do we know that for sure of them? I've
As
never
far as
seen
I
these
know.
creatures before.
You're not going to be very helpful dead.
I have options for range combat.
Yeah, but we don't have options for close combat.
Okay, well, how about this? Cora, you sneak ahead just a bit, get a sight on what's up there. If people are being attacked, let us know and we have to go in. But until then, I'll sit back and I'll let Core help me out.
Alright, sure, I'll go up there by myself, defenseless. I'll be fine.
Just
okay, let's
be
go.
careful.
Mm-hmm.
I sense a lot of sarcasm.
Oh,
That's
good.
because I'm laying it on pretty thick. Can we get an unpause the game?
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will let Core start healing me. That'll be like 10 minutes though, so
Yeah.
Correct.
until then. Or until Car says something.
Yeah, just as a reminder.
As you go along, Kara, go ahead and make me a secret stealth as you move forward.
Secret stealth. Secret stealth.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, treating wounds. Here we go.
You need a new mouse pad. This one sucks.
May I recommend WSAD to move?
No, it's just literally pushing buttons.
21. So I believe you're gonna get a. I don't think my. I'm gonna check healing hands real quick. Okay, I think it's still just D8s for treating wounds. So
Oh.
that's 2D8.
Didn't you just get new tools? What do they do? New
Oh
healing
yeah, I
tools?
did. I think those are also okay. Yeah. One
Did they
second.
give you something?
Let's see, they should.
It's
yes.
a +1.
It is a +1.
Okay.
So 22. Where did they go? Oh wait, there it goes.
Go to seek action over in this, like, corner over here. Down here.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna need a few because I had to refresh because I wasn't seeing anything and I can only see rolls through Cody's stream.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'm gonna turn to Asa once Kara's out of earshot, and I'm just gonna go. You know, she's just gonna lie about seeing anything. You know that, right?
What is that? Is that a
Well, I hope it's a lie that works in our favor.
Gotta look at treat wounds over here. So I remember what- Okay. I am an expert.
Uh-huh.
It says so because I am an expert, it's a 2d8 plus 10.
Nice.
If you do the DC 20, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
I made a 22.
Perfect.
Yep. Are you medic archetype?
So I should be.
Just check to see if you are, because if you are, it increases to 2d8 plus 15.
Oh. I have
You-
medic dedication, so I'm
Yes,
guessing
that's
that's what it is. Okay, yeah. All right,
Another
cool.
thing that it lets you do is it lets you ignore the battle medicine immunity once per day.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Here's your
Oh, great
healing.
roll. I'll I'm gonna wait until either we get all clear that we have time to wait or whatnot, because if it gets interrupted midway through, then I won't get that healing.
No, Bert, you're kind of stubborn.
I can be, but when people's lives are on the line, it's a duty of, well, a person like me to try to help them. It's sort of what I was raised for.
I understand, but you can't help anyone if you can't help yourself first.
It's very true. But sometimes caution leads to others taking your caution as their hurt. It is a delicate balance that needs to be played. One's own life needs to be preserved, but others need help. In situations like these, we have to try to balance what we can. Thankfully, we have someone like Carla. She's very good at what she does. Hopefully she'll be able to confirm everything's quiet and we could take our time. But if not, then we'll try to play it safe as possible. A lot of you said fine, and I think Maddie could do okay. And I'll be sure to stay back in the meantime.
It's just funny. The other week you were taking drugs, and now you're making speeches.
Well, you had to have fun. Now, granted, the drugs that the Happy Gourd sold to me was the best, in my opinion. But doesn't take away from it. Yes, it's not very responsible to try to take drugs, but at the same time, have you heard of Caden Killing before, Cor?
Sorry, repeat that?
Caden Killian. He's a god.
Oh. Yes, I think so.
He was immortal. He rose to godhood. And even as a god, he stands for choice times, bravery, and drink, surprisingly enough. A lot of people may look at that and think it's quite of a joke and whatnot, but I see someone that rose to a level that's unbelievably amount of few people can. And he still kept his humanity. He still kept his smile. Being a leader is good, and it's a hard task. But you should never lose your humanity to become some.
I don't think it's silly. I don't think that sounds silly at all.
Well, I'm glad we agree on that, Gore. What's Matty and Asa doing?
Yeah.
Just playing rock, paper, scissors like usual.
Like usual? They just play it over and over again? Not like they can play like any other game. They just play rock, paper, scissors for hours on end, like usual.
It's really fun. No, well, I'm keeping an eye on both where I saw Car disappear to and you guys over here. Because if you're going to take 2 minutes, then I'm probably going to replace the spell. But it'll depend on whether or not this goes through. So, gosh, I wish message. You have to be able to see your person.
Do you have the point like in 5e? I always found that strange. You had the point.
No, you have to, I don't, because it doesn't explicitly say that you have to see them. I don't think so, but I think we did like
it's the target
research and
Yeah, you have to target something.
Yeah, that's what it was. You have to target, and because you have to target, you have to see it.
Are you good, Sus?
Let's see. Go ahead and move up to where you were. Alright, I saw you move, so that's
trying
good.
to look down this pit. Do I see anything down here?
To your pit.
Alright, you do this seek action while looking down there. You do in fact hear some stuff down beneath this overpass.
Beneath the overpass? Okay.
Yeah, beneath it. You can hear some stuff rummaging around down there.
I guess I'll sneak half my speed, so 10 feet over here. Again.
You get up to the railing that tries to stop you from falling over.
Wesley, see anything down here?
Nope, you can just hear them down beneath you.
Oh, yeah, because this goes under, so they're literally underneath the railway
Literally
here.
under this bridge, yeah.
Throw
This
a
little
bomb,
stone
ask
bridge.
questions later.
It doesn't sound like they hear you. It sounds like they are rummaging around through stuff.
Are they talking at all?
Yes, but in a language none of you understand.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, that's more than likely means it's not miners at the very least.
Well, it's probably Draconic, because Car can't speak it, but I believe you guys can speak Draconic.
Yeah,
The last one spoke Draconic.
Yeah, me and Quark can speak Draconic.
Talking in Undercom, so they have that
I will
too.
say that it does not sound like bad Russian, so
Oh,
they're
no.
speaking a different language.
I don't know this.
I do not understand what
This
they
tongue.
say.
This tongue is different.
When did you figure out how to speak?
Sneak up here. Go prone.
Go prone.
Yeah, I gotta crawl.
You gonna hang over the edge or something?
Yeah, we gotta
No,
be
I
like,
can't do it. There's no
Yeah.
active encounter.
we gotta be solid snake over here. We gotta see
I'm
that.
going to try and I'm going to hold my hair back. I'm going to try to peek under the thing.
The next item we get for Car is a bomb.
Sorry, there may be a miscommunication here. So, they have carved out beneath here. It's not like this is a flat stone bridge that they made. It's a
Oh.
big off chunk of rock that they've carved down underneath of. So this thing is like, probably 30 feet down to get down to the bottom. This thing here is probably like 5-6 feet thick to maintain its consistency.
Alright. So I can't, like, peek over, basically, is what you're saying. I'll go ahead and keep moving. Keep sneaking.
Yeah. You're also pretty dang isolated from these guys up here, so
Your saving grace.
yes.
Also, just to state it, Maddie is going to spend the 10 minutes refocusing since she can't, walk forward and save people or anything.
Alright, refocus.
Alright, she's going to still go ahead and stand there. And going to try to just look around, see if there's any people or anything. She can hear anything going on besides what's going on down here.
She doesn't hear anything else from down there, but she does hear echoing from the tunnels down that way.
Down that way.
After a little bit of standing up there. This is bad.
It's bad.
Sees one of the Zulgas coming out, and they got a bunch of stuff in their arms,
Oh, there's
followed by another.
Bunch of stuff.
Yes, you see that Kara sees that there's a bunch of boxes around here, mining equipment and whatnot. They've gathered it up and they're moving. With it.
Alright. Kara staying
Kara
low to the
doing?
ground. Gonna back up this way a little bit. Behind this railing.
Uh-oh.
They head over to this staircase, and they turn and start going up.
Alright, as they get here and start going down this way, I'm gonna start moving back this way.
They are actually going to... Yeah, you're fine. Make me another stealth to say hidden here instead of just sneaking.
Steak. Steak.
Hey, look. You can say whatever you want about Snake, but you can't say that they didn't have a good butt.
Oh my god, watch out the railing. He's crazy.
I don't like these mean things.
Alright, you go moving back.
10 feet at a time.
All right, did we
Is this
officially
like
take
is
10
this,
minutes?
is this an upper level or is this like a low, like a float, like a plating, like a floor thing?
I think it's upper level.
Can I hide under
shadow.
this?
It
is
is
what I'm
an
saying.
upper. It is an upper level. There are a few things that are holding it up. but it's clear underneath. It's like elevation boards, so that way they can mine something on the upper side of this rock.
I want to hide behind one of the things holding this thing up, and just kind of watch them and see where they go.
All right. Did I not put walls here? I did not put walls here. I got rid of the walls. They are going to be heading this way.
Deeper into the mine. The mine.
To the right. We can't see to the right.
No, we cannot.
Okay. This only been like 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes. Okay.
All right, Kara, you come back.
Yeah, saw about 3 Zulgas. They went up in the rightish area. They're apparently looting people.
Any sign of the miners?
Nope, just the Zulgas. But if there are any miners, they're probably in that little cubby hole, taken with the loot. I'll go back and see if I can see. You guys keep healing.
Kara, did it just look like they were hauling supplies and things, not any sort of people transportation?
Yeah, they were just taking cargo, like whatever things in boxes, whatever they could carry.
Alright.
Right. In danger. She has really no cover over this bridge, so she's going to sprint 50 feet to get to
just move
here.
up.
High hands.
Good work.
Gonna wait to see if anyone shows up. Just keeping her aware of her surroundings.
Have you moved across the bridge?
Yes.
Should we continue? Like, if you're in it,
If this is gonna keep being a problem, then yeah, we're gonna have to do something else.
Yeah,
Sorry.
of course. No. You can't do
Because
this
yeah,
for
if
example.
it keeps happening like this, I can't run shit.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, combat would be basically impossible.
Yes, it would.
Did
You
you
just
turn
wanna
it
take
off
5
and
to,
on again?
Do you want to continue,
Yeah,
or do you want to take
says rather.
5?
Yeah, why don't you take a few minutes and just figure it
Yeah.
out, restart, try different browsers, all that sort of thing.
Unfortunately, I did those tests
Oh,
about
no.
35 minutes ago. I in fact restarted the router just before game started. I've tried 3 different browsers. I have reset the server multiple times, both the hard server and the Foundry program itself on the server. I had Joe log in and test it, and he saw that it works perfectly fine for him, so it's absolutely local on my end.
Oh, that's not good.
Did you turn
Yeah.
the computer off and on again?
I have.
How's
Let's see.
how's like your
I know.
internet speed in general? Is it like just
Oh,
Foundry
it's-
or?
Oh no, it's garbage across the board.
Oh.
Speed test has 2 megabytes download,
Oh
8
dear
megabytes upload. It is
Oh,
my
awful.
God.
God. That's horrendous.
Are you just having like some weird outage shit happen?
It could be.
Probably.
High
I called up
traffic
my
or something.
ISP to try to report something, and although they didn't say anything about internet outages in the like automated response, they did say that there's a phone outage in the area. So maybe it's more expansive than just a phone issue.
Could be.
Hmm.
But like I refreshed, I'm still loading in.
Yeah, with 2 down, I'd imagine.
I'm honestly amazed your Discord doesn't sound like shit.
That's why I was
I know,
thinking.
right?
Yeah, with 2
I'm
down, I
very
would.
surprised as well.
That's probably where most of your fucking Your
Well,
speed's going.
That's what was happening to me last week. Was I was fine on Discord. Everything was fine. I didn't technically not have internet. But because of a firmware update, I had to reset my computer and get the update to that in order for my Ethernet to actually work. So it was like, that was weird.
I'll do another restart in just a second.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Take your time. Take your time. We can RP. We can RP, guys.
Yeah. Bars us off on our own, sneaking around. What are you guys talking about?
Cord, did you ask about Draconic?
Yeah. I was wondering how you knew it.
When I was rather young, I learned it. The Bulgarian family hold dragons very, very high in our trust. Without them, the war for Brevoy wouldn't have been as relatively one-sided as it was. They were a great ally to my ancestor Kurul, and have been there sparsely ever since throughout our lineage. Dragons, particularly red dragons, but dragons in general, have always held a very important place with us, and because of such, it has been commonplace for all of our ancestors to learn it when they are rather young. I would say that Draconic is almost as fluent in my tongue as Common. It's something that was used growing up. At least, I sparsely remember it as such. With the events that happened, there are holes and whatnot, but I have slight memories of talking in Draconic to what I assume to be my mother, but I can't place it. And another time where I cursed in Draconic and got a bit of a yelling at by father, but it's not complete. So I remember things like that, but I don't remember exactly how. I just know that it's very common to me, just as much as Common is. What about you? Do you know how you know it? Or did you just know it?
It always felt like something I knew since I was aware.
Mm.
And it was just as easy as I guess how you speak it, I
You're
guess,
not going to give you
but
this time, Gore.
I
Not
certainly
this time.
know it better than Common. I'm still doing my best with Common. I have Asa to thank for that. I wasn't really sure if everybody was going to understand Draconic at any point in time, but
So you would say Draconic is your first language?
uh-huh. I think I speak it a lot better than I do Common, but practice makes perfect.
Well, maybe when all your memories come back to you, you'll understand exactly why you know it.
I don't know why. I am not sure if anything like that will ever come back to me, but the shared memories that I listened to, I think made it easier for me to quickly learn.
You shared memories? What do you mean?
Well, when I was in the egg before I hatched, I knew about things outside of the egg. Not everything. Maybe not very much, but I could hear thoughts and feelings and desires and wants that I know weren't mine, but it was a shared experience. It's sort of hard to describe. It's like, I don't know, maybe like having a twin, but not. Though I don't think I have a twin, so I guess it's not a very good comparison. Maybe a shared dream. And
Interesting.
you know you're in the dream and you can communicate in the dream that you're in. But it's still a dream. So not all of the things that you see, you know, are real or not.
Like a hive mind.
I feel like if it were a high bug mindy thing, it would be a little bit more controlled. I wouldn't feel very like me.
It's fair.
So to be honest, I'm still figuring out a lot about that. But at the same time, I felt very individual. I was allowed to have my own thoughts and feelings. And I could share those thoughts and feelings if I wanted to. I think more of what I experienced was basic lessons in living and also maybe about where I came from. But any more than that, I don't really have a very good idea. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to remember or if I'm just supposed to figure out things for myself. But maybe it's kind of like the vague memories you have of your own parents. But I guess I'm never really gonna know unless I find out anything more about it. But I do feel the urge to just learn and take things in.
I'm sure with time, things will become more clear. I know they'll do the same for me, Sven, and eventually, things just have a tendency to work out. There will be something that'll come along, I'm sure.
Do you think the whole king thing will work out for you?
Well, I mean, Brevoy needs a ruler, and while I don't know exactly what's happened in the stead of my family's disappearance, there has to be someone to be there to help lead. And that was always going to be my stead. So, one way or another, I'm sure it's not going to be a smooth road, but one way or another, I'll be back to New Setfin one day. And hopefully we could figure out what happened to my family. We could get the Rogarvians back. Who knows? Maybe my father will actually come back with him. And I won't have to worry about kingship for a very long time. But one way or another, it'll work out.
I hope we do get to find out what happened to your family. That would be very sad if we couldn't figure it out. But, I'm sure, because of the fact that maybe we found each other, you have, a good luck charm.
Good luck, charm. Well, must say, ever since I woke up, everything has been quite lucky. I went to Restov. I learned a lot there. I had fun down in the stolen lands, the river kingdoms. I met Matty, Asa, Rask. Good times. You came along. Kara as well eventually joined our little band. Sovereign Hill. Had a lot of fun. And while it may not be working towards what I knew or what I want to know, doesn't necessarily make it wasted time. I'd say, if anything, all of this has been pretty damn good luck.
Well, hopefully once we're done with this, we can get down to that other city with the big library full of books.
Yes, I would much like to read on what has happened to Brevoy in the last 20-odd years. But, well, we'll get there when we get there.
Well, it looks like the bandages are keeping, so that's good.
I do feel much better. And I am going to take that healing.
Yep, go ahead and take the healing.
Bing.
I mentioned this in chat, but soak these 20 minutes for whatever RP y'all want to do. And if my internet doesn't come back, unfortunately, we're going to have to end very early.
Poop. But okay.
So Maddie also needs some healing, so you all have another, 10 minutes of interim time.
Oh, Maddie, I finished Bo up. Would you like some treatment?
I guess if we're not going to move forward now, those miners are probably dead. At this rate.
Carl hasn't said anything yet, so I'm sure that if there are people inside, they're probably still alive, or they were dead before we even got to them. There was nothing we could do.
I hope they're still alive, but... 1 second, Maddie. Just stay still.
21.
It literally exactly what I got the other time.
Maybe
So
22.
you get the same amount. So 2d8
Plus 15, right?
plus 15.
Yeah, you got me back at the max. I need 27. You owe me 28.
Ooh, not the best
Ooh.
rolls, but it's an
Ooh,
18.
That's fine. That'll heal me up completely.
Perfect.
I wasn't nearly as fucked up as Bo.
That took a lot.
How did Maddie and Bo meet? You and Bo meet.
Bo was lost and knocked on a door that he probably shouldn't have.
It was raining, and there's a rather large tower, and I did not have gold for the inn and the town nearby, so I thought may as well ask if I could stay the night. Who knows, do a few chores or whatnot to pay board. And Matty answered the door.
That must be intimidating. Maddie's really tall.
Well, maybe, but honestly, I never felt intimidated at all around Matty. If anything, it's always been comfort. And open that door, she seemed more like a savior than anything to be intimidated by. It was a welcoming face in the doorway of a very warm castle that I very much wanted in. From there, well, things just were natural. I stayed underneath the staircase where Rask had no idea I was, and in the morning, in the day, when Matty didn't have things to go towards, we would well, talk, adventure, get up to trouble.
He 100% knew you were there. Just as an aside.
Right. And
Yes.
Bo kind of gives Asa a wink.
Core giggles.
Just so you know, the all-powerful wizard whose tower you lived in and we studied in, he definitely knew you were there the whole time.
Bo just nods and he taps his nose twice and then points to Asa.
Right. But you were just, so sneaky that maybe you did evade him for a bit.
I never paid rent once, so
To be fair, you were broke.
I was very broke. Though that was also because of you. The little change that I did have mostly went to the nights when we went to the tavern. Cool. I learned about Caden killing for Matty.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Yep. I've been following Caden for a good while now.
Oh, that's really cool.
Well, it's important to find a guy that you can know and trust, and there aren't a lot of worshippers of the orcish gods in the area, so.
Oh, they're more of an orc person?
Yes, I'm an orc.
No,
Orc?
not you. Caden.
No, Caden's human.
Oh.
Yeah, Caden
But-
accepts all.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I guess if you like the partying bit and the bravery bit and the being strong, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
I'm
Those
sure
are
there's
three
more
things
to
to
it.
be. I mean, that's the high level sales pitch, and it works. Like, be a person that can be counted on and to drink with, to have a fight with, and to have your back with.
Couldn't agree more. And I've never really had a religious experience, so to say. I've heard many a priest talk of many things, of feeling their God's hand in moments of need, or hearing their prayers being answered. But I'll tell you this: there were a few times where, after some rather intense adventures, where we would make our way back to a tavern and we'd get a mug of ale, and the mug of ale tasted better every single time afterwards. Is that Caden? I don't know, but I sure as hell liked it.
Well, I know I'm a cleric, and I know the gods exist, and all of that. Though I don't think any of the ones I've contacted are mine.
You know
Though-
that's weird, right?
Yeah.
You should definitely know who you're working for.
It's true.
It might have been in my memories somewhere, but maybe I accidentally forgot. Hatching is an arduous process. Sort of.
I'll take your word for it.
You could try researching that when we get down towards the city. Maybe look into different religious texts, read up on gods. Maybe one of them will sound familiar to the type of feeling you get when you cast your magic.
Maybe. Though I do know and think that Sarenrae helped us with rescuing those kids.
I believe it. They were, at least, children of followers of Sarenrae. If those parents wanted their children back far enough, I guarantee they prayed to her. She probably answered.
Well, let's hope they didn't die when the raid happened.
I hope not. They could have been inside the temple, but I didn't see any bodies. I hope that they got out soon enough.
I certainly didn't see anyone small or childlike in the fires, so I'm hoping for the best.
We did give them some of those potions, so I would hope that even the injured are recovered and were able to move quickly when they heard people coming their way.
I'm sure they're all fine. Everyone was moving with efficiency and they looked like they'd been working together for quite some time. So I don't think that we should worry about it. Probably worked out just fine.
I understand, Asa. I'll try to think positively.
We may see them when we go down to the city. If they were to go to a place, I guess Pitax would be a bit closer, but Pitax doesn't have the best reputation. So who knows? Maybe they would a bit farther.
Additionally, you would know that Pitax isn't as big as Mivan.
Oh.
We also don't know if those raiders maybe went and thought about starting a war with Pitax. I mean, that was a rather large group we ran into.
Very large. Now, army-worthy? Maybe not so, but they could definitely cause trouble. Pitax is not one to really attack, but, well, nobody ever said that the cult of Rovagug are the most intelligent of people, so who knows what they're going to do. It doesn't seem they came our way, at the very least. I was out a week with those guards doing patrols, and I didn't really come across anything of notice. If they did come this way, they're taking their sweet time.
Does that mean they went directly to the south?
It's
No,
possible.
it doesn't really mean anything because we don't have any sort of conclusive evidence. Perhaps they went south, perhaps they went east. We're not really sure, and it did seem more purposeful than I'm used to from Rogavug in the past, so it doesn't do to speculate without any sort of evidence.
Well, no use worrying about it now. Instead, we should really worry about the miners and where the fuck are the guard. I mean, we've been standing around for a while now.
That's a good point.
Right.
As in the game, it's push forward, it says. How are we looking?
2.9 still.
That's fair. All right. Well, fair enough.
I'm sorry, everybody.
No, it's
No worries.
not your fault, dude.
No,
Happens to
just
everyone.
go and murder the ISP, obviously. Just
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll put
I hate
this.
to do it so early, but yeah, we're gonna have to.
I'll put
It's
this
okay,
up
man.
on YouTube as 6.5 episode, so that way people can get to RP at the very least.
hey, we did RP a little bit.
Yeah, but no, we
I-
had some good RP.
I know.
Short RP session.
I need to sit down and like write a couple.
You can call it on the mend.
On the
Oh,
men.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man!
That's a
how
great
sweet.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
There was one question that Core was gonna ask Asa, but I can save that for next time.
No, you could ask me now.
Now? Okay.
Why not? We're just
Okay.
hanging out.
We're just hanging out now.
What is your true race?
Whoa. Strong.
That's a really wow.
I don't think
I
that's a very appropriate question to ask.
Core would never say that right out the gate like that.
No. Asa, do you think this library could possibly have maybe more information about people like me?
Of course, I always hold open the possibility that we will find more information about anything that we see. However, it's not the biggest library that there is out there. We really would have to go to Absalom to get everything we could possibly manage. But it's a good start, and even if we don't find exactly what you want there, we can find some leads that give us some more information. I don't think you are as much of an enigma as it feels like right now. It's just that we haven't really been looking. You know, we haven't been around too long, and this sort of quest to figure out what you are hasn't started only but recently. But now that it's in earnest, I do believe we'll find what we need to. And Mivon is a really good start.
I still have parts of my egg with me. I wonder if anyone would be able to figure some of that out too, but I don't know.
Absolutely. Things like that, personal effects, body parts, those sorts of things, they're very useful in all sorts of ritual magic. I would have to do some research, but I do recall some spells that use things like that. Usually it's hair or blood, but an eggshell, I don't think that would be too far to the realm of possibility.
I'll keep that in mind, for sure. But I'll keep the current mission on the forefront of my mind.
You don't have to. There's enough of us that we can keep the mission on the forefront of mind. You can be allowed to dream a little bit.
Speaking of the mission, what are the odds Kara has been captured?
Very low. I trust in her ability to blend.
Yeah, I'm
into
back.
shadow.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't get close enough to see anything else. That's
I will say
fairly tight
during
quarters.
during your time, moving back and forth over that bridge area, you would see the Zolgats have come back and forth through that area a few times, and they have been moving stuff. You also hear a decent bit of commotion in the western caverns. Not quite fighting, but you do hear a decent bit of movement. You know, the sounds of like weapons and footsteps and stuff.
Okay. But yeah, they're moving stuff into the right part of the chamber, and the left part has more movement and things going on down there, but I'm not sure what.
and the right part probably has access to either some sort of exit, perhaps another tunnel they made or found, or some sort of waterway. I can see that there's a river, at least a stream that comes through here at some point.
If I touched the water, I might be able to figure out where it's flowing from. And maybe you're right, they came from something like that.
I think it's more important to focus on trying to find survivors.
I agree. But it could be useful if perhaps they were captured. I don't know what their purposes are, if it's just only goods that they're taking, or if they're taking people as well. So keep that on the back burner. Cool. But yes.
If we do find out where they're coming from, if we block that passage, it might prevent another thing like this from happening.
Yes, but I do believe Maddie's correct. We look for survivors, which is the immediate problem. And
Right.
if we find the source and we block it off, then we stop future problems.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we hit the area to the right first. Find out where they're taking those boxes to. What we can do on the left.
Did you get any sort of feeling for number?
I saw
Maybe
3
they're all-
heading over to the right side. I don't know how many are else are on the left. I didn't get that close because there's not a lot of cover, unfortunately.
Understandable.
We should keep an eye open for piles of rocks as well. Could be more of those creatures.
So just watch where you step in general.
Great. Of course.
All right then.
Onward to adventure.
Onward to adventure.
Yeah.
Next
Till next
week.
one, then.
Next week,
Quest.
unfortunately.
Next week.
Next week.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody.
No, that's all right.
No
man.
worries.
It's all right.
Yeah, you
Nothing
can't do
you
nothing
can
about that.
man.
It's all good.
I just miss hanging out with you guys. That's what I miss.
Ew.
Yeah.
Not the game. The social interaction with my friends. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
gross.
feelings. I don't.
We as Joe
Ew,
said,
feelings.
we must make a sacrifice to the router.
I'm not playing Lily anymore, so I have to get him out in real life.
Oh God, no!
Me too. Me too.
Do you need?
Uh,
Yeah, no, just wait. Like, if we ever meet in real life, Steve's like, "Do you need a hug?" And I'm gonna be like, "No, it's cool."
All aboard the
Uh,
hug train.
Sorry, Muddy. I'm a hugger. It's gonna happen.
No, it's cool. I'm cool with it.
Since
Wherever you are, I'll find you.
since we're kind of short, I
Oh,
have
Lord.
to go. I have something with some other people that I have to tell them I can do tonight. So I should be.
Okay.
getting
fun.
out there.
Gosh. this is
All right,
so
you have a good one.
popular.
Have a go, man.
He's so popular. Oh
Shut
my
up.
Hi,
God.
Cody.
Hi, Cody.
All right, guys. I will. I'll see you in a bit or Monday.
See you
I
next
guess.
week.
Yeah.
See you next
See
week.
you next
Bye.
week.
All right, everybody. Sorry about that, but like I said, internet problems. No, nothing you can really do there. It sucks, but it's whatever. We will continue with this next Monday, or we'll continue this dungeon. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube though, because there was some good RP actually, and I want to make sure that everything's there for people that want to go back and watch it and whatnot. So we'll have that uploaded probably tonight because this will be a short one. Thank you guys for coming by. Tomorrow we'll be doing more Legend of Zelda. We'll probably be doing a lot more of that throughout this week. Be sure to stop by then and come back next Monday for more Pathfinder. But until then, everybody, I'll see you later. Bye now.